Red Tail Beast, Stage 2, here we go. Qualifiers 1. Alright. This stage is about speed, precision, and clean execution compared to, let's say, any other stages. Keep things clean and fast. Well, that's the goal, right? Keep your lines tight and your head cool. Once again, another 4 goals to complete, but before the end of this stage, we'll have to put some upgrades on. I think you should be able to get through this stage with racing dollar upgrades only. But for now, we're going to continue on with stock for now. Place in the top 10 with an average speed of 86 miles per hour or 138.4 kph and no damage. Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to get the little dandy counter. We're at Hockenheim National. Top 10 is what we're going to have to kind of keep track of, because that's something that I'm going to have to remember. It's not like our ranking count is going to automatically turn green, which would be nice. We do that with the speedometer. I think we can accommodate that with the ranks too, no? If that's a part of the requirement. Like once we get in the top 10, just change the ranking number to green. It's just like how the speedometer or the average speed counter turns green, right? Is that too much to ask? And the game obviously keeps track of it, because if we don't finish in top 10, it fails us. So how about it, huh? All right. We're in top 10, and the average speed is looking promising. What was the number again? 130 something? 138. So we're at 158. So we definitely have some buffer. Almost pushing up to 160. And there you go. We're staying in 150s, and we might make another overtake, maybe, or two. And Porsche. All right, maybe 2 overtakes, since these guys are just Sunday drivers taking their sweet time. And we'll get it in with some extra average speed to spare. Not bad. 2 minutes 13 seconds and change. Spark plug. This car has spark plugs? What for? That always cracks me up. Alright, anyway, that is good enough for a goal that we passed. Alright, let's continue on. Goal 1 down, 3 more to go for stage 2. And you can skid all you want, just don't let anyone pass you. Have to skid with purpose. Alright, so we have to skid for 30 seconds and maintain position. Alright, we just got 1 lap to do it at the national circuit. Alright. Skid for 30 seconds. Come on, really? There you go. I'm gonna try to stay close to the guy up ahead from Arabia of Saudi. Alright, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Considering that I don't see the guy chasing behind us. Not even the distance marker from the guy behind, so I think we're kind of in the clear in terms of how much we can skip. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That showed up quickly. Under 100 meters. Alright, we cannot let him past us, so maybe not so crazy messing around. We'll make up 10.2 seconds of skidding at some point. Let's say like here. Little bit. 22 seconds. How about Mercedes corner? That's always a good one. There we go. Beautiful. And how about Mobile 1? This is also a good spot for the drifting. It used to be. This car wants to grip there, no matter how hard I try. Oh, and what do you know? As soon as you complete those drafting or drifting, you're done. Skidding. Who are we kidding? That was skidding. So it didn't need to run that far. Now I know. I've known that actually. I just forgot. All right. I feel like this car will only go sideways on certain spot on that circuit. Because that Mobile 1 corner is usually where I manage to get just about every car to, skid, like draft into that southern corner. But not on this guy. This guy just wants to just stick to the ground. Alright, so anyway, moving on. We got draft for 2,000 mountains, 2,187 yards. And hit the top speed of 115 miles per hour or 185 kph 6 times without damage. Okay, so top speed and draft. Draft, we're gonna get the counter. Having to hit 185. Well, I have to remember the number 185. We get it done here. Yep, that's one. Alright, maybe we get some drafting in here. We got one. Okay, you're going too slow, dude. I got a top speed that I gotta hit 6 times, man. 185, right? There you go. 4 times. 5 times. Can we get one more in? Yep. And then we get the draft from whoever's in the 8th place. 2,000 meters or 2,000 mountains. Because it's definitely not meters. Ooh, I like the sound of that guy. What is that car? Oh, damage. Why are you stopping in the middle of... That's the... Yeah, A5 Touring, isn't it? Don't stop. Gee. Alright, maybe I should stay behind whoever's right in front. Well, that's annoying. Or maybe the grid has reshuffled and we got a different car now. Oof, don't want to run into them. All right. Let's see. 80, 84. How about here? There's one and one more. There we go. And can we catch up, or should I wait for the other guys to come by? Maybe I wait. And then do this instead. Alright, let's go. Don't take off without me, buddy. You gotta slow down. It's a national circuit. I know. Twin Turbo was not a best drafting partner from our earlier experience, but perhaps we don't have as long of a straight here that we need to be concerned ourselves with, so maybe it's gonna be good enough. All right, 12, 13, 14. Try not to crash like I did last time. 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I think we have enough. Once we get to the final bit of this circuit, just gotta make sure I don't cause any crash here. It's a bit of a pain when they're going so slow. All right, there we go. And I cannot even overtake. That's disappointing. But what's not disappointing is the green banner, indicating that we've completed a goal. Thank you. All right. Yeah, we're getting some variety type of challenges here. Interesting. All right, so that was, yeah, the twin turbo that I was drafting behind. All right. Continuing on. That was goal 3, right? Yes. And then before we can do the goal 4, we're gonna need most likely some upgrades, because I believe we get a PR requirement bump here. Great job so far. Your gap, and try not to get any bumps. Overtake 8 opponents cleanly without taking any damage. So yep, the PR requirement now up to 47.8, which we should be able to accommodate without spending any gold. So stage 1 racing dollar upgrades only, I think, should be enough. Yep, in fact only 4 out of 6 that we technically need, but you know what? Let's get all 6. I know, big spender. But this is as far as in terms of reward stage-wise. Without spending any gold, this is sort of the end of the line, right? Because the gold, our stage 3 is going to have higher PR requirement than what I'm sporting now. So, all right, there's one overtake. I think that was the Quattro B2, the classic. And then we got a couple of more overtakes. All right, so far so good. And then 5 more to catch up to. Let's see. Do we have what it takes? Probably didn't need to brake there, considering this car's grip. Do it out of habit. I'm driving a new car. Blew it there. That's one of the worst spots that you can do that in. Well, Alright, maybe we can catch up here. Can I take the inside? Okay, that guy I guess didn't give me enough space for it. Alright. Take 2. Give it another go. Yeah, the place where this car loses it is kind of not where I expected it would. So it makes it a little bit, I guess I have to be a little bit more careful and kind of, you know, connecting with the car a little bit more, right? So you can kind of sense when it's gonna start to. I think I clipped the corner there just a little bit. Done it enough times, and time trial attempt, you try to bring it as close as you can, right? Of course. I think that one was on track. I think I did have my 2 wheels on tarmac. Alright, so we still got 3 more overtakes that we need to accomplish here. I see one guy in front. Alright, that wasn't enough to cause damage. Good to know. Alright, 2 more. Do we have both of them in front? No, just one. Where's the last one that I'm gonna have to overtake? This is gonna come down to the final bit. Oh, I see the last overtake to be kind of out of reach, isn't it? Alright, so maybe I need more upgrades. Or maybe I should have trained bots a little bit more aggressively. I haven't really done a particularly good job in bot training here. But anyway, so we need to get up to P3. That's the challenge. Of course, if I cut those corners a little bit more aggressively, like corner 1, then I don't have to brake at all. That might just give me enough of an edge to make those 8 overtakes within this short lap, really. I know, 3 of them happens before we even start the lap, but you know what I mean. Right, so this is all good. And we'll cut this one. Like, doo-doo-doo. There we go. So I think that's the fastest way of getting through there. Although I feel like I'm further behind than in my last attempt. Alright, 5, no? Did I'm... Okay, I feel like that overtake didn't count, but... Alright. 5, 6, 7 lined up. Where's the last one? That's the one that we missed last time. Making 7 overtakes was not an issue. It was the last 8th one. Maybe this one we can catch up. As long as I don't cause any severe crash. There we go. Did cutting that first corner give me enough of an edge? Or was it just the fact that because I failed, bots decided to have mercy on me and decided to slow themselves down? Maybe, or the combination of the both. It feels like it was the combination of both. But anywho, that is good enough for yet another stage. All right, so with some racing dollars spent, you get to earn 15 gold. Not too bad. Conversion rate is not so bad so far. But anyway, let's pick up the rewards. 1,000 victory points, 10 gold, and 10,000 racing dollars. And that 1,000 racing, or not 1,000 racing dollars, 1,000 victory points should be enough to get us to get past the next reward round of racing dollars, 50,000. Yep, there we go. That was surgical, if you say so. Were we watching the same race? All right, so that does it for stage 2. Stage 3 will continue on in the next video, so stay tuned and we'll see you there.